tight.
Pulled some of the thread off.
For some of the thread off. Never seen that happen.
Cheers, buddy. Well, morning everyone, welcome to another video. It's Sunday morning, first Sunday in August, and today we're on our way to Aston Workshop in Durham for an open day that they call The Hill. I think they've done it for a couple of years now. I've never been there before, but I've mentioned on the channel before, those of you that have been following me a while will recognise that my warranty on this car runs out it runs out this month, in a couple of weeks' time, and I'm not intending to renew it. So that gives me an option to carry on getting my car cared for and serviced by a main dealer, or to take it to an independent specialist. And that's what I'm going up there, well, not only to see the other Aston Martins and have a look at their venue, which looks amazing, so that'd be really interesting, but actually to discuss with them about getting my car serviced and cared for by them. But let's go and see what it's like, and hopefully en route we'll pick up some Aston Martins on the way. It takes around 2 hours 10 minutes to travel the 118 miles or so to Aston Workshop from where I live in Yorkshire, and during that time I didn't see one Aston Martin whilst en route. So let me show you where Aston Workshop is. For those who love Aston Martin, Aston Workshop probably needs no introduction. Set in Redrow, Stanley, right next door to Beamish Museum, it's the beating heart of Aston Martin expertise in the North East. Conveniently placed 10 miles from Newcastle and 8 miles from Durham, the site is dedicated to every aspect of Aston Martin ownership, from meticulous restorations to sales and servicing. Over here is the Black Horse Hotel, with a number of rooms that you can stay in overnight, whilst your Aston is having work done. And that's my plan. I'm staying overnight and I'll show you what the accommodation looks like. On this early, rather damp morning, the first thing is to park up and take a look around for that open day. Oh yeah, you're right.
How we doing, mate? All right?
Yeah, good.
Turn that round, mate, and the lads will be at the top and they'll park you up somewhere.
Lovely, okay.
Mate?
Just keep going straight on.
Yeah, keep going.
Thank you. The experienced team here handle everything from routine maintenance like my Vantage's MOT, oil and filter change, right through to complex mechanical overhauls. The restoration building is where classics are brought back to life. Some cars undergoing nut and bolt rebuilds that can take a couple of years to complete. So I've just arrived at Aston Workshop in Durham, and I'm parked next to the same DB6 that had a golf ball smash the window. So those of you that watched that video, I'll put it up on the screen now. It was to celebrate the Aston Martin Owners Club 90th anniversary, and there was a drive out to Wentworth Woodhouse, and we started that meet at a golf club, and a stray ball smashed the windscreen of this DB6. So it's good to see that's all repaired. So anyway, it's raining. It's going to dry out in hopefully in the next hour, and we're going to have a look around, and I'll see if I'm happy that this is the place for the future care and maintenance of my FTP Vantage. So let's go and take a look around. I appreciate you'll probably struggle to hear on the camera, but I can hear other Aston Martins turning up. I'm not sure how many fellow Aston owners will turn up to this being such a damp and windy day, certainly at the moment, but hopefully it will be a good turnout. My car not looking too bad after just over 2 hours of driving to get here. And here's that lovely silver DB6 that's now had that window repaired. Unbelievably, the stray golf ball struck right in the lower middle of the windscreen. You know, even today, many people still mistake the DB6 for James Bond's DB5. And you can understand why. They look very similar. They share the same 4-litre straight-six engine, yet the DB6 is longer, more spacious, and instantly recognised by its distinctive cam tail. Interestingly, the design of my Vantage has a similar concept with that lip tail at the end. The sky still looks quite menacing over there. So I've parked the car through that opening and a short walk brings you here. And that's the showroom over there, which looks amazing, and we'll take a look at that shortly. And to the right are the workshops and service bays, so let's take a look around. The sun has finally come out, which I'm sure we'll enjoy later, but I've come inside the showroom section of Aston Workshop to show you just a couple of cars in here. First up is this, one of a kind. This is a 1954 Aston Martin DB2/4 Mark 1 Finale Coupe. It was originally commissioned by a king of Belgium and crafted by Italian coach builder Finale. This one-off Finale bodied Aston Martin DB2/4 is now fully restored to Aston Workshop's exceptionally high standards, and I believe is now for sale. Finale is an Italian coach building company founded in 1948 by Alfredo Finale and known for creating custom car bodies for manufacturers like Ferrari, Maserati and Fiat. Quite an unusual light design here. After Alfredo's death in 1969, the company was sold to Ford and eventually ceased operations in 1974. In 2013, Ford revived the Finale name as its premium sub-brand for luxury vehicles sold in Europe, a status I think it still holds today. The next special car I want to show you is this, a 1961 Aston Martin DB4 lightweight competition saloon. This was first delivered as a standard road car in July 1961, but was rebuilt by ADA Engineering in the 1980s. It was successfully raced by Bill Goodall in the 1990s, and he sold the car to Martin Brewer, Runnymede Motor Company, who continued to race it. In around 2004 it underwent a full rebuild by Alan Smith Motors, which included a new chassis, a new 4.5 litre engine, radiator, electronic ignition, exhaust system, new suspension, the list goes on. It went on to compete in various races. To my untrained eye, not much looks original in here, apart from that badge in the middle of the steering wheel. All set up and designed for racing. Look at the makeup of this door. Not much to that, very lightweight, and it feels like it holds no weight at all. Thin race seat, roll cage and very stripped out in here. Looks like a pretty hardcore racing machine. From brief searches online, this sold at a Bonham's auction in May 2017 for around £236,000 with a valuable package of spares to go with it. A somewhat unusual example of a modified Aston Martin moulded into a thoroughbred racing car. Great to see it here. There are so many lovely Astons in here, another one being this lovely deep forest green, which I admit looks grey on film, this immaculate 1966 DB6. This is yet another example of the type of work the Aston Workshop team do here. Aston Workshop was commissioned to build the ultimate Aston Martin DB6, and this is what they created. The ground up restoration process took over 2 years to complete with exceptional attention to detail. Not only did the team fully restore the car, but they fitted so many upgrades, from an engine rebuild which was upgraded to a 4.2 litre specification to upgraded Vantage specification with the fitment of triple Weber 45 DCOE9 carburettors and fast road camshafts, to an upgraded Aston Workshop modern 5-speed manual transmission, to conversion to left-hand drive, to upgraded servo units on the brake system, which includes vented discs and upgraded calipers. Also, it has modern air conditioning and so much more. This is described as being likely one of the highest quality DB6s on the market today. What a lovely example for what Aston Workshop can do. Simply stunning. I thought I'd come outside and show you a couple of cars out here. The first being another amazing Aston Workshop creation, this stunning DB4 GT Zagato Bespoke Recreation. I'm so pleased to see one of these here. I knew they built these, but they're few and far between, so how lucky are we to see this finished version? And how stunning does this look? Aston Workshop has produced a number of these exquisite vehicles with such meticulous attention to detail, with much improved manufacturing processes and materials that are cut above the original cars. Look at these iconic curves, these 3 humps on this lightweight aluminium body. Now admittedly I'm no expert, but if I were, I bet I would be hard pushed to tell the difference between this recreation compared to an original. These have many hidden enhancements that improve an already amazing drive experience of the original, that also bring with it enhanced reliability and safety. And talking of the original, Aston Martin and Zagato initially built only 19 examples of the DB4 GT Zagato between 1960 and 1963. These stunning cars were originally raced by prominent drivers like Sterling Moss, Jim Clark and Roy Salvadori in the early 1960s. The 1960s sure did produce some amazingly beautiful cars, in my opinion some of the most beautiful ever made, this being one of them. So this has been made as a left-hand drive. All the interior looks as if it rolled off the production line in the 1960s. What an amazing car. It's yet another impressive illustration of what they can do here at Aston Workshop, and I'm pretty sure people are walking past this car not really realising what they're actually seeing, and I can't stop looking at this thing. And then I spot that, what looks like a DBR1. Now although this looks like a DBR1, it's actually first registered by the DVLA in 2015 as a TMC DBR2 Sports. I don't believe this has anything to do with Aston Workshop. I think they're just looking after this replica for an existing customer. It's certainly been catching the eye of visitors today, but this is not the genuine article. In fact, only 5 DBR1s were made between 1956 and 59. 4 of these were built for Aston Martin Works team to compete in racing, while the 5th was a private model. A true DBR1 is probably one of the rarest Aston Martin cars ever made, and I have a picture of Sterling Moss driving one of the original DBR1s on my office wall. Thanks to the classic and good looking lines of the DBR1, this is still a not bad looking car, especially being a replica. These wing mirrors look a bit out of place. From a distance you could imagine this being the genuine article. I know I've shown you snippets of the Aston Workshop in the montage earlier on in this video, and there are so many restorations, recreations and other work ongoing in this workshop, but I just wanted to show you a car currently being worked on, this being a grey 1976 Aston Martin V8. And as you can see, this is another stunning beauty. This looks as if it's not far from being rolled off this amazing Aston Workshop production line. This looks stunning. It effectively looks like a new car. Now this being another left-hand drive, I know they have many customers from overseas, hence we're seeing a number of left-hand drive cars around here today. Now Aston Workshop are currently doing a guided tour of the facilities here, which is great to see.
It's been too long. Won't you come back to me? If I did you wrong, I'll make it right, you'll see. Back to my arms, I would give anything if you would give your love to me. All of this time so aimlessly, but when you were mine, life's how it ought to be. So won't you come back? I would give anything if you would give your love to me. Drive far and wide,
Out here at the top of the hill is an Aston Martin timeline with over 20 cars on display, so we have a very quick look at what's here. Displayed as one of the oldest cars here today is this 1937 Aston Martin Speed model. Next we have this, another Aston Martin that was registered in 1937, this being a 1598. Next a 1963 Aston Martin DB2, and next to that this lovely DB4. This R33 AML is a 1998 green V8 Virage. Let's have a peer inside. This one has that lovely cream leather and walnut dash with green leather to match the paint colour. Lovely looking cars these, with those distinctive rear circle lights. Amongst the lineup is this V12 Vanquish from 2006. And this has a very similar paint finish to my own Vantage with that sparkling fleck in it. A very nice lineup up here. Let's just take a peer inside. So although it's quite hard to see through the reflections, those nice white dials are mainly black interior. All in all, a great lineup of Aston Martin cars seen through the ages. Just gonna take a stroll down to the hotel, see what that's like. But just looking at this is 2 days after picking it up, having had the PPF fitted, and I'm so pleased. I mean, I've travelled over 2 hours to get here today, but yeah, I'm so pleased, and my mind is at rest that it's got this protection on it now. Nick's done such a good job. I mean, all down these seals, all done. This bit is so much tidier. Hasn't got all the chips and the sort of damage on the PPF. It's really nice to see that all smooth. Needs a really good clean after my journey down. But yeah, and even in this light, those scuff marks that I was really cross with, just here and here, you can hardly see them now. I think sort of done a good job masking those. So yeah, some lovely cars here, as always. I still love mine to bits. Sorry about the wind noise. Just thought I'd take a walk down to see where I'm staying for the night, which is, it's literally just down here, and you walk down these lovely lavender fields. Past these tractors, and this in front is the Black Horse Historic Gastro Pub in Beamish, which is part of the Aston Workshop's Red Row estate, and I'll be having a bite to eat in here later. Seems busy in there, which is a good sign. This is where you check in, this being right next to the pub, which is just down there. So there's the pub on the right, you check in that bit in the middle, and there to the left are the cottages, or rooms that I'll be staying in tonight. I'll show you the inside of where I'm staying once it's ready. I'm staying on the ground floor around the other side, but around the back here there's some more rooms above here too. With the Hill Open Day drawing to a close, with many people already having left, I decided to park my FTP Vantage closer to the workshops, where I'll leave it overnight ready for the morning. And with the last few visitors leaving and my room now ready, let's walk down and see what these rooms are like. As you can see, beautiful blue skies and sunshine now. Well, I've just finished looking around Aston Workshop. I have to say, I'm really impressed, and talking to some of the team there, I feel really confident that my car's going to be looked after by Aston Workshop from now on. My main dealer warranty runs out imminently in the next sort of week or so. So I've decided not to renew that warranty and get Aston Workshop to look after the car. So it's booked in for an MOT tomorrow, and for Chris to just look over the car before I head over to Austria. I just want the oil and the oil filter changed, which is going to do tomorrow before I head on home. And I might just get one more look around the premises before I leave. But yeah, it's been a good turnout today. And as Aston Martins start to leave for the day, I'm not leaving. I'm going to go and show you my room now, where I'm staying for the night. I'm staying in number 4. They all look lovely outside with these hanging baskets outside each porch. And here we have number 4. This one is called Maple. Let's go inside. Well, this is very nice. Let's have a look around. Lovely 4-poster bed there. Wardrobe as you come in through the door. It's a cupboard space, television. This is perfect for an overnight stay. Now, where are the lights? Not sure. Look at the size of that bath. Lovely big bath. Oh dear, and a huge shower as well. Wish I brought Mrs. T here. Maybe she'd come the next time the car's serviced. So, light switches. There we go. Look at the size of that bath. So, one of the benefits of having your car serviced and maintained at Aston Workshop is that you can come and stay at the hotel for a night whilst they do the work, and then you can pick it up the following day, which is exactly what I'm doing, although it's only having an MOT and an oil change and an oil filter change, so nothing major, hopefully nothing major for my car tomorrow. Well, the weather has returned to what it was like yesterday morning, rain and drizzle. And this is where I'm having breakfast. It's absolutely pouring out there. It's all lovely and well done in here. And I'm the only guest here at the moment. There's a help yourself buffet, and then you can opt for a number of cooked versions.
Keep my open eyes off you. Even when I kept them closed, you got into my innermost. So afraid to fall into the open arms of you. Farthest than I'd ever been. I was always out to win. I tried every
You know you're in the right place when you see a couple of Astons. It's always good to see. There she is. As you can see, it's absolutely pouring down. As the Aston Workshop team arrived and started work, whilst my car went for its MOT, I had a brief look around, and as opposed to yesterday, I had the place pretty much to myself. This silver looks very nice on this 2008 DBS. This and the DB9 always look lovely. I think they've aged so well. This model of DBS was based on the DB9 platform using the same basic aluminium chassis and V12 engine, but the DBS features significant upgrades and revisions for increased performance and, as you can see, more aggressive styling. This looks so nice. That lovely manual gearbox catching the light. Black leather with this red suede on the seating and door cards. I miss the traditional dials in my car. I wonder if manufacturers will ever turn the clock back and reintroduce these dials. If they did, I reckon it would go down so well with customers. Now, key improvements to the DBS included an uprated engine, the introduction of carbon fibre body panels to reduce weight, carbon ceramic brakes, revised aerodynamics with a front splitter and rear diffuser, and upgraded suspension and damping systems. So yeah, it's passed, so that's good news. Just had to take my camera mounting gear off, which is understandable. I should have thought about that. So it passed the MOT, so that's good. So Chris is just going to move some cars around, get it up on the ramp so we can do the oil change and just check it over. But yeah, it's a good relief. And even having looked round yesterday, just walking around the showroom when it's so quiet, such a lovely place to be amongst all these different Astons. Very special cars. In between two Zagatos. Lovely. This is not something I see every day. Going up in the air.
Have you seen one of them before?
No. Now I'm heading over to Austria in September.
Yeah.
And I've done quite a few miles in it. So I bought it with 7,400 miles in it last August, and it's now I think 22,000 and something. So it's had its first service under my ownership in the spring.
Yeah.
And I just, because of the mileage and because I'm doing some more,
Yeah.
my plan was to get it serviced here again in the spring next year.
Yeah.
But because of the mileage I've done, it's just to get the oil changed and the oil filter changed. Would you say that was a sensible thing to do?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you're gonna, what you're gonna be doing, 2,000 or 3,000 miles.
Yeah, about
Something like
3,000 miles, something like that, by the time I get there and back.
It's definitely sensible. It's,
Just to keep it all in tip-top condition.
yeah, exactly. That's it. Like, that's what you want to be doing.
And I was just wondering if it would be possible, because I know it's just past its MOT, but whether it's just, if there's anything that you see whilst you're looking around it, you think, we should really be looking at that, that'd be great to do that.
Again, we'll get quite a bit. We've got a lot of customers coming and say, I'm going to Europe for summer.
Can you just check it over?
Check it over, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no,
quite a normal
grand.
thing for us to do, to be honest with you. Like.
Nice. And I understand the oil's quite straightforward for these, isn't it? There's,
Yes.
unlike some others.
You'll see how easy it is once you get them up. It's, to be honest with you, they'll probably get the easiest last thing to do.
Yeah.
When it comes to doing, if you just do running filter, they're dead simple.
Yeah. Whereas some cars, to change the oil, you have to take so much stuff out, don't you?
Yeah,
But this is quite straightforward.
V12 Vantage isn't too bad, but like a DB9, the under tray's got like 40 odd volts.
Yeah, wow.
Like you did.
It's bonkers, isn't it?
Thinking I want to change running filter. But yeah, these have been designed right. These.
So that's the oil chamber there in there, is it?
So you got some plug here for the bottom of the sump, and then, that's your filter there. And there's a panel been designed to remove, so you can.
So they have made it quite easy.
Right, accessible. Yeah.
I've never seen the underside of this before.
Pretty flat, isn't it?
Yeah. It's quite good to see. I mean, never get the opportunity really to see that.
To see this sort of detail. It's very clean, isn't it?
Yeah. And excuse my ignorance, but when the oil comes out, can you tell whether it's what condition it's in?
Not really, unless
No.
you've done
Unless it comes out all gloopy.
Yeah, unless you've done if you've done few miles, you'll be able to see it's fairly clean.
Yeah.
But once you've done a couple of thousand miles, all oil looks pretty similar, to be honest.
Yeah.
Do they have magnets for collecting particles?
These don't. Some cars do, but you tend to find that's more like on the gearbox side of things.
Okay.
So if you would pull your plug out the gearbox, it'll look something similar to that, but it'll be a lot bigger and it'll have a big magnet on it.
Yeah.
Because you tend to find the gearbox is obviously full of gears.
Yeah, there's more moving parts.
Yeah, there's a lot more when you change gears, a lot more crunching stuff.
Right.
So it's that easy.
Yeah, and we'll pull that off. And it's,
Does your workshop ever get dirty, or is it pretty clean on these things?
pretty good, to be honest with you. Yeah.
All round.
They put pilot sports on.
Yeah, I've switched from Pirelli P0s.
I think they transform the calculation.
Behind your head, that I've noticed that I've obviously caught something.
Yeah.
I
could, do you want to try and stick some
don't know what you.
sort of bond or seal or something on there? Just try and
Yeah, maybe. Just so it doesn't get any worse. I've obviously caught that on a.
Yeah, you'll have caught it
low
stone or something flicked on the
Yeah.
floor. It's quite common for that to happen, to be honest with you.
And this one's alright. Although it's a bit scuffed,
Yeah,
so
you
I
can
think that's
see-
scraped along
Yeah, you're catching somewhere, aren't you?
somewhere. Once all the oil was drained, it was time to put back the sump plug, and this is where we came across a problem. Is that not tightening?
Never seen that happen. You need to find out what thread that is.
Yeah.
We'll get what we call a helicoil kit. We'll fit the kit to that, let it set, and then fit your sunplug.
Wow. And you can do that all in-house?
If we've got the right kit, then yes.
Thanks to Aston Workshop having their own engineers on site with all the machinery they need, they set to work taking measurements to fit a helicoil kit.
So ultimately, the existing thread that's there
Yeah.
has been damaged.
Yeah.
So a helicoil kit or a time set kit or any thread repair kit that you buy oversizes the thread.
Yeah.
And then you have a wire insert which brings it back down to size.
Right.
So there's various different companies that are doing these kits.
Yeah.
It's a really common repair when it comes to sump plug threads.
Yeah.
It's a serviceable thread. It's in aluminium, which isn't the strongest material for serviceable parts. You do often see, for example, on the DB4 GT heads,
Yeah.
come from factory with helicoils in the spark plug threads
Right.
to make them stronger.
Okay.
So once it's repaired, a helicoil will be stronger than the existing thread.
Right,
You've
okay.
got a harder wearing surface for the thread to rub against.
Yeah.
And you're also pulling on a larger diameter because of the helicoil. So it all adds up.
So actually this is going to improve this little bit of the car.
Providing it's fitted correctly.
Yeah.
The biggest problem with helicoils is them winding out or winding in.
Yeah.
You need to leave a good half a thread, and you need to make sure the ends of the helicoil are sharp so they dig into the aluminium.
Yeah.
So if they do start to wind, they bite in.
Right.
As long as you get that right and the installation's right, they're better than the original thread.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you very much.
No bother. So what I've done is when I tap the thread,
Yeah.
I want to ensure that the threads are perfectly perpendicular to the ceiling face.
Yeah.
So with everything being on a slight angle, I don't really have much straight edges to go from to sort of sight against.
Yeah.
To sort of ensure the tap is actually true. So I made myself a small, I've just figured out 23mm is what the relief machining for the sump plug thread is.
Yeah.
So if I can then rest that against that face, and if you look down the bore, I don't know if you can see,
Yeah.
the bore's pretty much true to the original sump plug, to the
Yeah.
original sump plug thread. So now, when I start tapping that, I can stick that over the top
And line it up.
feel where the sump plug actually is, the face is, and then I can ensure that. So now all I need to do is ensure the end of the tap is
Yeah.
true to the end of that bore,
Yeah.
which is a lot easier to see than
Yeah.
trying to see whether that is perpendicular.
Yeah. And what were you saying is, because you've drilled out what was there, the thread that was there,
Yes.
haven't you? But you said that the thread that was there is tiny. It's a tiny little bit to play with.
There's only 4 threads in the sump, yeah. So there's not much in there. It's an aluminium sump, and so there's just they've not got the strength in the threads
Yeah.
to survive service after service.
Yeah.
It's in my opinion, you want more threads in the sump than what they had.
Yeah.
Or some sort of steel insert in there to make it a serviceable part.
Yeah. Yeah, because you had that one up yesterday.
Yeah.
What's that, DB5, is it?
Yeah, so it's like a
I mean, look at...
small part but yeah, it's that's the kind of level of work that we do. It's kind of
Just
go to
looks
when we
lovely,
do
look at that.
restorations.
How long would this take, do you think, for completion?
The thing is with the restoration, it depends what level of restoration.
Yeah.
It's a full body off, new chassis, all that sort of stuff. You could put in it sort of 18 months, 2 years.
Oh, that was just lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
All that
That's
workmanship.
all handmade. All
Look at
the
it.
pipes are all handmade.
It's just... Even that is stunning, like a work of art. Incidentally, Aston Workshop uses the official AMD-S2 diagnostic equipment, the same system found in official Aston Martin dealerships to service the latest models. Very few establishments have this level of equipment, which enables them to service and maintain recent models such as my Vantage.
But I've got half a thread at the back. There's definite material for it to bite into.
Yeah,
And I've left myself half the thread at the front to bite into.
yeah.
It's definitely below the ceiling face.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's the insert fitted. So that'll be back down to sump plug size now.
Brilliant. Fantastic. How a little job can develop into, like an oil change, an oil filter,
Yep.
can identify that issue, and you just sorted it all out.
Yeah.
Perfect. Feels good?
Yep.
There we have it.
One for the resting, for the adjusting, one for the tired hands, one for the letdowns, all thanks to this old town, one for the shattered plans. You know the time has come for breaking some new ground. I'll let you drive, so we will stare at views we can't believe we found. We'll feel alive. You're still my favorite queen of the night, my friend. Let's drive off again. Let's drive off again. Let us where we fall. Once know what's right, my friend. Let's ride through the night. Let's ride through.
So, all done. I'm back in the car, just getting out the wind, just to talk to you. So, I've had the oil drained out, all the old oil drained out. I've had a new seal ring that they actually manufactured in-house, as we saw on the film. New oil filter and new oil that's gone in, and all in, that came to £468 and 9p, obviously inclusive of VAT and everything else. So yeah, what a great bunch of lads here, and what a setup. So big thanks to Chris, who's head of service, to Graham, who sorted out the oil change, and to Kelvin, who manufactured that sealing ring, which was really good to see. All done in-house, solved, no issues. And that's the beauty of coming to an independent specialist, to somewhere like this, Aston Workshop. And you've seen, I've shown you, they build cars from scratch. So I am more than happy for them to now take care of my 2019 Vantage from this point onwards. So I'm all set for Europe now. New tyres, PPF, it's had a check, oil change. So I'll be bringing it back here in the spring for a service. But yeah, I'm just really pleased that I found somewhere that I'm really happy and confident in to maintain my car. Anyway, so yeah, big thanks to Chris, Graham and Kelvin again for doing what they've done. Oh, and another thing, it's passed its MOT, which was really good, no issues there. Incidentally, I was talking to Chris, and these big trucks, which you can see out here, got 2 of them that I've seen, they can arrange to come and collect your car and drop it off again. So that's yet another service that they do, which is really good to know. It's just another backup if you can't make it yourself. So what an enjoyable couple of days. I hope you enjoyed that. An introduction to Aston Workshop and what they do here. If you did enjoy that, please give it a thumbs up. As always, comments below are always welcome, and please subscribe if you haven't already, because there are plenty more videos to come. See you on the next one.